Thanks for joining us. I'm Olivia Young. Jacqueline is off tonight. Coquille Junior Senior High School started distance learning Wednesday after a jump in COVID cases. Cristobal's departure has drawn a mixed reaction from the fan base, but what are the players thinking? NBC 16's Hayden Herrera joins us in the studio with what the Ducks are saying on social media. Hayden. Well, it's election day today, and ballot counting will begin for some Oregon voters. It's not too late to turn your ballots in. They'll need to be in drop boxes by 8 p.m. tonight. In Lane County, voters on the coast will decide whether to renew a levy for the Western Lane Ambulance District. In Lynn County, there's a levy option for the Sheriff's Office. And in Coos County, voters will look at bonds for upgrading both the Coquille and North Bend school district facilities. We have the details on more measures on KVAL.com.
We've been closely watching the chicken and tuna towers going back and forth, but tuna is in the lead right now, as you can see. So if you're at home, you want chicken to win, come on out, donate, make sure you get that tower stacked all the way up. But we really are looking for just any shelf-stable items. This is going to feed people in your community.
Well, it's spider season in the Northwest. Local spider experts say that right about now is the time we see more large spiders in our homes. You know what I'm wondering? It's only 11 minutes. What's the plan after? Like, is there an after party? Are they getting brunch? What do you do to top going to space? We're learning more about President Biden's upcoming visit to Portland Thursday. According to the FAA, air traffic will be shut down around PDX temporarily from about noon to 5:30 p.m.
If you're looking for other things to avoid, check out our comments section.
Yeah,
it's filled with things that people apparently do not think are cool.
We kind of roasted the guys today. We kind of gave them a lot of material of what not to do, so take notes, guys.
There you go.
And we'll be following this group of veterans every step of the way on their honor flight trip. Again, we'll have new reports through the weekend, and you can also go to our Facebook page to see their visits live. The 25-foot-tall Walking Man sculpture, which has been in Monroe Park for over 30 years, will be removed in early November. It's the end of a 5-year-long deaccession process. This morning, hundreds of unionized healthcare workers at Mackenzie Willamette Medical Center in Springfield walked out. It's the start of a 5-day strike over alleged unfair labor practices at the hospital. There are a lot of folk remedies to prevent and cure hangovers, but scientists say most of them don't work. Drinking plenty of water does tend to keep your body hydrated, which may fight some of the effects of a hangover. Meals rich in complex carbohydrates and protein can also slow absorption of alcohol into your system. Hayden, Chevy, I'm sure you guys have never had a hangover.
Never. What is that? I was trying to. I'll have to.
Well, Oregonians have been asking the question for a while. The state wants to get rid of daylight savings time, but when will it happen? A bill to make daylight savings time permanent is stalling in the House after passing in the Senate. House lawmakers are more focused on other issues right now, namely the unfolding crisis in Ukraine. In consumer news this morning, years after starting as a mail-order movie rental service, Netflix changed its whole business model and became the world's most dominant streaming service. Now they're changing things up again, adding video games to the menu. Tonight, family members of a convicted murderer who escaped from Oregon State Hospital staff say there's a risk he'll do it again. One day into 2022, and Western Oregon already has some brand new faces. Baby girl Delaney is the first baby born at Mercy Medical Center in 2022. Last time we asked a very fitting question, what's the food that astronauts say they miss the most when they're in space? The answer was ice cream. Luckily, they only had an 11-minute flight this time, so they don't have to miss it for too long. Well, today's question is about 15% of people say they haven't done this since the pandemic began. What is it? If you think you know the answer, email us at mornings@kval.com or go to KVAL News on Facebook. We'll share some of your guesses throughout the morning and have the answer before CBS this morning. Well, CBS Mornings is next. You can stay up to date throughout the day on our website at KVAL.com. And make sure to stop by and donate some human food and visit John Mayer at the Weimart in Roseburg. We'll see you for KVAL News at 9.